Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan?
Here.
Commissioner Wade?
Here.
Commissioner Reed? Commissioner Polk?
Yep.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Present. Let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next is the approval of our previous meeting on August 12th, 2024. Anybody have any questions or changes? If not, I seek a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Hearing a motion and second, Deputy Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan?
Yes.
Commissioner Wade?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yep.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes. Recognition, proclamations, and appointments and presentations to proclaim September 2nd through September 6th, 2024 National Payroll Week. So we would like to do that.
Payroll's good.
Payroll's good. Everyone likes to get paid. There are no hearings on the agenda, so we'll move on to the consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine or have been brought forward at the direction of the Board of Commissioners and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. A, to ratify a Village of Hales Park temporary special event liquor license issued to Durbin's Pizza for the rescheduled concert on the Green event held August 22nd, 2024 from 6 to 8 p.m. on the Village Green. B, to approve payment of invoices on the warrant list dated August 26, 2024 in the amount of $143,659.86. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Hearing a motion and second, Deputy Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan?
Yes.
Commissioner Wade?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yep.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes. Anybody have any items of old business? And we do not have any board, commission, or committee recommendations, so moving on to information and updates. Public Works and Streets and Recreation Report, Commissioner Patan.
Thank you, Mayor. This evening on our Building and Public Works report, I have something on the agenda for the council's consideration. It's to approve the 2024 tree planting program. So every fall, the village completes the annual tree planting program. So residents through spring and summer can sign up and receive a free tree from the village. They can choose from several varieties and can choose the location and the right-of-way for planting. The money used to purchase the trees comes from the Tree Bank Fund. In this way, the village uses the monies collected for tree removal to reforest in the village right-of-way. The program grows every year, costing $22,000 in 2022, and then it went up to $25,910 in 2023. The village arborist has estimated the cost for this year's 2024 program to be $27,000 using iTrees to supply and plant the trees. I do this every year. I've been doing it for I don't know how many years, and it's wonderful. They come out, they plant the tree. Residents have to water it, maintain it, but it's a great way to improve your property and keep a variety of trees in our beautiful village. And if you're not sure what tree you want, our tree arborist, Dan Foster, he's amazing. Give him a call. He can help you determine what tree will work best on your property. I have some areas that get some more water. I have shade in some areas, so he's always available to assist in choosing the tree. And with that, I'm hoping that I can move to waive the formal bidding process and approve using iTrees for the fall tree planting program in the amount not to exceed $27,000.
I'll second that.
If there are no questions,
So I just got a question, just a comment. You want to make a comment about how people can either arrange to have a tree or get more information about a tree?
Right, you call the village, and it's on the website. There's a list of trees that you can pick from, and you call the village and say what tree you want, and they will come out with a stick, and then you place that stick in the right-of-way, your property, your easement, and the tree will be planted.
Thanks.
okay, I think if you go to the website to Public Works, and then there's a drop down for tree planting program. So
Yeah, it's wonderful. It really is a special the village. That concludes my
Oh,
public.
wait, 1 second. We have a motion and a second. Deputy Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan,
Yes.
Commissioner Wade,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yep.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes.
And that concludes my report on Public Works. Moving on to recreation report, just a few things. The fall recreation guide is available and registration is now open. Most of the classes will be starting after the Labor Day weekend. So sign up. And also October 20th, which is a Sunday, the Spooky Shuffle, so make sure you sign up for that as well. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you so much. And don't forget, third weekend in September, Autumn in the Park. So make sure that's on your calendar because that's a don't miss event. And also Rebecca, it was a fantastic concert in the Green last Thursday, the rescheduled time. And the Southwest Community Concert Band did a fantastic job. And thank you to everyone who made that happen. That was the third in our series of concerts that we've put on this summer. Moving on, Building and Public Property Board, Commissioner Wade.
Thank you, Mayor. Real quick on my report, construction conduct and work hours. We all have a role in protecting, maintaining, and improving our environment. Construction conduct means being a good neighbor. Village Code chapters 1460, 652, and 480 define appropriate conduct on construction sites. Please review codes online or get a copy at the Capture Center. The goal is to keep undesirable impacts to a minimum. Live on Winslow Road. Respect for neighbors, safety, and cleanliness will lead to a successful construction project. Contractor worker hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. or dusk if earlier, and Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. or dusk if earlier, and not on New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Homeowners may do construction Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays and holidays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Please contact the village if you notice any work being done outside of work hours. In the permit department, the building department processed 34 permits from August 7th to August 20th, resulting in $11,659.90 in permit fees. A lot of roofs on here. And that brings our fiscal year to date to $88,879.25. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Wade. Public Health and Safety Report, Commissioner Polk.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll start with the police activity report from the 12th of August to the 25th of August, year of our Lord 2024. 1,826 calls per service. People must be on vacation. That's down about 150 or so over that 2-week period. An additional 22 citizen assists, 13 case reports, 3 accident reports. Unfortunately arrested 2 adults. Fortunately, no juveniles. Didn't have to impound any vehicles. 54 traffic stops, 25 moving violations, an additional 10 adjudication tickets, and 35 speeding tickets. So that's what your Palos Park Police Department's been up to over the last couple of weeks. Then a couple quick announcements. The first is that we still have some children's bike helmets that are available as part of the National Children and Safety Program. They are free to children living in Palos Park. If you drop by the Capture Center, that's where the police department is. During normal business hours with a child or two, we'll see if we got one that still fits them. Again, if you have any questions, you can either email me, dpolk, dpolk, @palospark.org, or you can call the office 708-671-3770. And then we've got a big weekend for the summer coming up. We'll be out in force, the Palos Park Polices, that is, as Labor Day marks the end of 100 deadliest days of summer, the period between Memorial Day and Labor Day that sees a spike in fatal crashes. So, again, traffic's usually up that weekend. We'll have roving patrols focused on aggressive and perhaps impaired driving that will continue through Labor Day, through Monday night. So enjoy the holiday responsibly. Find a designated driver if you guys are going to be drinking or doing other things that might lead to impairment. And that's the weekend that's coming up. And then finally, we've been awarded a grant The Palos Park Police Department has been awarded a grant from the Office of the Attorney General, State of Illinois, as part of their efforts to create targeted response with patrol officers using technology or other equipment to help to prevent or when responding to crime. So any little bit extra that doesn't have to come out of the budget, we'll use that for training. We've been involved in a program called STEP, which is Sustained Traffic and Sport Enforcement Periods. That's an IDOT program that costs money. We'll also be looking at whether or not we can apply it to some equipment. Again, thank you to the Attorney General for sending us some money that's well needed. And is the boss back down there? I don't
No, not back
see.
in.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Polk. Accounts and Finances does not have a report this evening. I do not have a report. Clerk, Deputy Clerk, do you have anything?
I do not have a report.
Thank you. Manager's report. You've got stuff here for us again, Manager Bay.
I do indeed. First item is to approve an agreement for student internships, externships with Northern Illinois University. The NIU has a program for internships through an agreement with an entity, in this case, the Village of Palos Park. Through NIU Center of Governmental Studies, a Master of Public Administration candidate will be provided for work for the Village of Palos Park between September 1st of this year and June 30th of next year. The village will compensate NIU for these services over this 10-month period. The MPA candidate that we've already talked to would work for the village, graduate from ISU with a bachelor's degree in political science and public relations. He also graduated from Sandburg High School and has experience working for a community and working for the town of Normal under the direction of the city manager and city planner. We feel this is going to be a good addition to our staff and also including getting some help from NIU and some recognition through their program. So staff recommends the council approve the agreement with NIU.
Anybody have any questions? I think it's a great opportunity to mentor and have some extra hands here helping out in different departments while they're learning. So I'd
You gotta
entertain.
watch out, he doesn't take anybody's job, that's all. I move to approve an agreement for the student internship, externship with Northern Illinois University.
Second. Hearing a motion and second, Deputy Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Wade?
Yes.
Commissioner Patan?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yep.
Mayor Milovich Walters?
Yes.
And the other item I have is those fun things that we have to do every once in a while. And this is to consider approving a proposal from Proven IT, which is our IT consultant, for new copiers at the Recreation Center, Administration Department, Police Department, Pumping Station, and at the Public Works Garage. Our copiers have seen better times. They're probably about 6-7 years old at this point, and they've been used pretty heavily. Currently, we're paying a little over $2,000 per month for our copiers and our other desktop printers. We did look out for three different proposals. The proposal from Proven IT is for $2,120 per month, replacing all of our copiers, printers, and desktop units. So staff is recommending approval of Proven IT's copier refresh and management print system service in the amount of $2,120 per month. This is basically $121.56 per month more than the village is currently paying.
Yes, I move to approve Proven's IT copier refresh and managed print system services in the amount of $2,128 per month.
I'll second that.
Before we take a vote, I was just going to make sure everyone knows that we did also get 2 other quotes that were higher than the quote from Proven IT, so it did go out to bid. Hearing a motion and a second, Deputy Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan?
Yes.
Commissioner Wade?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yep.
Mayor Milovich Walters?
Yes.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Manager Wade. I do not have any announcements this evening other than to remind everyone about Autumn Park and thank everyone who came to concert on the green. And so we're gonna move to citizens and visitors comment period, and I know we have a presentation from our fabulous people at McCord Gallery and Cultural Arts Center.
Thank you. We'd like to start off by thanking the village for giving us the time to promote our upcoming fundraiser for the McCord Gallery and Cultural Center. My name is Carol Trzynski, and I'm the executive director and co-chair of this year's gala. We thank the village for all its support through the years as we celebrate this 20-year milestone. In 2004, you entrusted the old McCord House to a handful of volunteers to bring more arts and culture to our community. With the help of local art and music instructors, we began offering classes, then exhibits, and cultural events. Our volunteers created countless fundraising events through the years that continue today. We have now grown from just the McCord House, where we squeezed in art and music students and small art shows, to adding the 4,000 square foot Anderson Annex in 2016. The addition of the gallery space and classroom have been an integral part of our continued growth. As a 501c3 nonprofit organization, McCord holds various fundraising events throughout the year, but it is our For Love of the Arts annual gala that provides the major funding needed to keep us moving forward and serving the community. I would now like to introduce my co-chair, Arlene Adams.
Thank you, Carol. I think Carol really said it all. This has been going on for 20 years, and without all your support, this would not go further. So we appreciate everyone that has supported us in the past. Our name of our gala is called Tapestry. And first of all, I want to present Mayor with our little tapestry ribbon.
Oh,
just to show thank you for your support. And Tapestry, the reason this name came up is because, I'll read what it says in our invitation. One individual is only a single thread, but with many it becomes a rich tapestry by all, for the love of the arts. And basically that's what it's meant for the last 20 years. And I'm very proud to be, I'm proud to be part of this from the very beginning, and I just love that old house. Our event is going to be held October 5th at Midlothian Country Club, newly remodeled, and so we're excited about that. We will have live music by a wonderful orchestra, dinner, refreshments, and also live auctions, which we're really excited about. We have some really good ones. I do want to just mention one of them because it's going to include Payless Park. It's going to be a mystery tour, a road rally type in the spring. We don't have all the different things as far as how it would work, but it's going to be exciting because how many have gone through this village? And we have lived here almost 51 years, and there's still so many places to explore. So we thought this would be really something very nice. And our tickets, maybe Carol can explain the ticket price. We have the table price is a little different. Here you go, Carol.
So the invitations are in the mail, and if you didn't get an invitation, we have some here, and they're available at the McCord Gallery. We're trying to do some early bird pricing this year, so if you buy your tickets before September 20th, they're $150 a ticket, and after September 20th, they go up to $175. So buy them early. We're also discounting tables. There's many groups who put tables together, so if you get your table together before September 20th, it's $1,250 for a table of 10, so that brings your ticket price down to $125. Or if you wait till after September 20th, then it's $1,500 or $150 a ticket.
So we're hoping that the village will get a nice, council members will get a nice table together. We always look forward to you all. And we do have forms here for sponsors. If any anyone wants to consider that, they'll be on the table. Donations and, yes, program ads. If you'd like to put an ad in our program, these forms will be all on the table. But thank you so much for giving us this time. There's so much to say, and I know Mr. Regional wanted us to keep it short. But I said as women, that's a little hard to do. But thank you so much again.
Thank you for sharing the exciting events coming up, and I hope everyone does attend and support our local McCord Gallery. It's fabulous to have it right here in our town. My kids took music lessons there and gone to different events, and it's really a gem to have something so special like that right in our little town. So please support it. Anyone else like to address the council? If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Hearing a motion and a second, Deputy Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan?
Yes.
Commissioner Wade?
Yes.
Commissioner Poe? Mayor Milovich Walters?
Yes, thank you, and have a great evening, everyone.